What's up guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is John. Welcome to the channel. Today is a sneaker review. In particular, today we're doing an unboxing and first impressions of the Vans Old Skool. But I thought instead of doing just a simple review, and because I did the Nike GTS 97 the week prior, I didn't want to do two skate shoes in a week back to back. I thought that would be boring. Instead, let's actually do a comparison. So today, an unboxing and first impressions of the Vans Old Skool. I picked these up at Dick's Sporting Goods. They were $50. They were on sale. And we're going to compare them to the Nike GTS 97 I reviewed last week. Also on sale, they were the same price, $50. Both shoes typically retail for around the same price of $70. So let's see what the differences are. I'll try them on and then stick around for at the end and I will tell you which one I prefer. For starters, the Nike GTS 97 are sold at a different variety of stores. Looking for this shoe in stores, what I mean by that is they will be sold at different stores than where you can find Vans Old Skool. So, looking for the Nike GTS 97, you can find these at first and foremost Nike.com, but other places like Rack Room Shoes, Foot Locker, and Finish Line. Now, on the other hand, if you're looking for the Vans Old Skool, again, a different variety of store. You can find the Vans Old Skool first and foremost at Vans.com. You can find them at Dick's Sporting Goods, which is where I found them. As far as Nike goes, they may or may not have one, but they do not have the Nike GTS 97. So looking for, an alternative to the Vans at Dick's Sporting Goods, I don't think you'll be able to. I digress. You can find the Vans off the wall at Kohl's, DSW, PacSun, which is a skate surf shop, and like I said, most importantly, where we purchased ours, Dick's Sporting Goods. I got these on sale. They had one left. I bought them in the size that I typically wear, which is a size 11. So what's even more interesting is the Nike GTS 97 fit great. They're comfortable, but they're a 10.5, so a little bit tight. Not uncomfortable though, just secure feeling tight. So I'll be interested to see how the Vans off the wall at a size 11 fit. Maybe I'll take them back and get a size 10.5. I don't know, but stick around for that because we're doing that next. So just a quick first impressions out of the box. It's a nice heavy feeling shoe, and actually in comparison to the Nike GTS 97, the Vans Old Skool is heavier. Having them side by side in either hand, I can say for a matter of fact that the Vans Old Skool is probably half a pound heavier. And just a couple of other similar features. The Nike GTS 97 is all canvas, and so too is the Vans Old Skool. On the front, at the toe, it's suede Alcantara, and at the back, at the heel, is also suede. The Vans Old Skool, as you can see, sort of harkens back on its original authentic look with the white leather strip, as where the Nike, I think, sort of borrows from other style of Nike skate shoe. It's a little bit less known. It's the cheapest one you can buy. Vans Old Skool has that classic white stripe running down the side. You can identify this shoe anywhere. And even though the Nike GTS 97 maybe not as identifiable, less known, it does still stand out differently with those more premium pieces of hardware like the metal. And for comparison's sake, the bottom of each respective shoe. Classic Vans on the right and typical Nike on the left. Okay, now for a comparison on foot. Starting off with the Vans Old Skool size 11. This is what I typically wear, a size 11. What you'll notice actually is getting into the shoe after lacing them can be difficult. And what I found was actually, in order to get the shoe off, it was also difficult. So what I think I'll do, what I do not typically do with other shoes, is simply unlace them, taking them off, and relace them when I put them back on. But on foot, for a size 11, I can say it fits true to size. The front of my foot, my toes touch just the front of the shoe, which is a nice snug fit. They feel secure. If you have a wide foot, this is not the shoe for you. Vans does, I am pretty sure, sell this shoe in a wide. This not being a wide, and me tending towards a wider shoe from time to time, did find this to be just a little bit uncomfortable to wear. But just like the Nike GTS, which I reviewed last week, I do expect the Old Skool to break in, which takes us to the Nike GTS 97. After wearing them for a week, I can confirm, even though I tend towards a wider shoe, this does break in and does become more comfortable to wear. In comparison to the Vans Old Skool, back to the Vans, what I like the best about the Vans is how broken in they feel. What I dislike about the Nike GTS 97, back to the Nike GTS 97 here, is how clunky they can tend to feel. Putting them on for the first time, they feel clunky. And you can hear the clunk that they make walking across the floor, which gives them a sort of boxy feel. Not sure if that is what other Nike skateboard shoes feel like, but I tend to want to believe that because the Nike GTS 97 is the cheapest Nike skate shoe you can buy, not a good thing. And that is what I like the best about the Vans Old Skool. Back to the Vans Old Skool. Even though it's a little bit difficult getting into, I had to loosen the laces up. That clunky feeling in the Nike GTS 97, not an issue with the Vans Old Skool. This feels more premium in my opinion, the Vans Old Skool. And last but not least, to make the best possible comparison, let's take a look at each respective shoe on each respective website. So let's start with the Vans Old Skool on Vans.com to get the best rundown of what you can expect buying this shoe, wearing it. And what you'll find is just how classic the Vans Old Skool is by just how many different colors and styles you can get the Vans Old Skool in. It comes in, as you can see here, probably 20 different color options. Aside from the different colors and materials that you can choose from, they've got Elmo here, for example, which is pretty funny, Sesame Street. It's practically endless. I think over 438 styles, and all in the range of under $115. I think $120 here for this high top version. But on the other hand, if we go to Nike.com and look up the Retro GTS, you can see that just 6 colors are available for this shoe. Yes, if you scroll down, you can choose a different skate shoe, like maybe the Blazer Low, which I don't think is even a skate shoe, or the Nike SB Force 58. That is a skate shoe. I think Vans has you covered, and everything on Vans' website is under $115. Okay guys, that was a first impressions, a try on, a comparison, a review. Let's take a walk back and do a quick comparison just to summarize the video. What I liked about the Vans Old Skool, shopping for these online, there are over 400, and what I found was, in comparison to the GTS 97, which is available in only 6 colors, unfortunately, the Van actually fit better. So 97 in comparison to the Vans Old Skool are just a bit clunky. Otherwise, each shoe fit roughly the same. Both are tight and secure fitting. The GTS 97 being a 10.5 fit just like the 11 for the Old Skool. So maybe just a bit of a difference in sizing. The GTS 97, like I said, do tend to feel a little bit clunky and a little bit boxy. So perhaps what I think I'm noticing is maybe the GTS 97 run slightly larger and the Vans Old Skool run true to size, being that the Old Skool fit pretty much exactly the same as the GTS 97. And most importantly, going back to the first impressions and unboxing, one important aspect of either of these shoes is the weight difference, which the GTS 97 are lighter than the Vans Old Skool. So today we took a look at the Vans Old Skool and compared them to the Nike GTS 97. The Vans Old Skool we bought at Dick's Sporting Goods. They were $55. I bought the Nike GTS 97 at Champs a week ago. They were the same price, $50. Not in the same store. You can find the Vans at PacSun, which is a skate swim store, Kohl's, Dick's Sporting Goods. But if you're looking for the GTS 97, definitely in a different set of stores. Champs, Finish Line, Nike.com, the GTS 97 were available at. So in summary, each of these shoes for the summer 2023 season is on sale. They both cost around $70. The Vans, I think, is the more authentic shoe, is the most popular. It actually fits better. There's probably more people wearing the shoe, giving feedback on it. And most importantly, the Vans Old Skool come in just a wider variety. We bought the Vans Old Skool at Dick's Sporting Goods, and we bought the Nike GTS 97 at Champs. My name's John. I really hope you enjoyed this unboxing, first impressions, comparison, review. Because I picked these up at Dick's Sporting Goods and Champs respectively, that makes these a big box good. Hit that like button, subscribe. I really hope you enjoyed this video. My name's John. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for watching and subscribing. These are the kinds of videos that we make: comparisons, try-ons, product demonstrations, and more. Hit that bell icon to get notified when we post to YouTube. Like this video for more. Share this video with friends and family, and comment down below your experience or if you have any questions. My name is John. Thanks again so much for tuning in. I will see